Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Jessica here, and today I'm bringing you a full face tutorial using the Tarteist Pro Amazonian Clay eyeshadow palette. And this video is in collaboration with the beautiful Marley K. So I'll be sure to link her video and her channel down below and somewhere at the end of the video so you all can check hers out as well, just to see what look she came up with for this palette. But if you'd like to see how to get this look, just continue watching. Alright, so I did my brows off camera and now we're just going to jump right into the face. So I'm going to start by color correcting my dark circles using my NYX Dark Circle Concealer, just because I've been looking like a corpse lately. So we're just going to go ahead and try to cancel some of that out. After that, I went ahead and did my foundation using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in the shade Coconut. And I just used a Real Technique stippling brush to apply that foundation just for an even airbrushed finish. To highlight and contour, I'm starting out with my LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shades Toffee and Dark Cocoa. And I'm just going to use Toffee under my eyes and across my T-zone just to highlight over my face. And then I'll go back in with a Dark Cocoa shade and just do a little bit of that under my cheekbones for a little bit more of a contour. Now I'm just taking a damp beauty blender to blend all of that out. And I forgot to show the packaging, but I set my highlight areas with my favorite highlighting powder, the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in the shade Warm Saffron. And I will say, if you are a fairer or medium skin tone, I would suggest using the cool beige color or just a translucent powder to set your highlight areas. And then I use my black Radiance True Complexion contour palette to go ahead and set the contour areas where I applied that Dark Cocoa LA Girl Pro concealers, as well as the areas on my forehead and right under my jawline where I didn't apply any concealer, but I wanted to go ahead and contour those as well. And here you see I'm just contouring my nose just a little bit to give it a more defined shape. And just to set everything, I used my Laura Mercier TLSP as a finishing powder, and I used an e.l.f. powder brush to go ahead and try to blend out all of those powders and make everything look seamless. And then I used my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus just to set all of my foundation and give my skin a more skin-like appearance. And then we move right into the eyes using our Tarteist Pro Amazonian Clay eyeshadow palette. So the first shade I'm going to use is No Filter from the palette. And I'm just going to use that as a transition shade with an IT Cosmetics fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to blend that out as much as I can. And then I went into the shade Mod from that palette, and I also used that in my transition area slightly below where I applied No Filter, just to give some more warmth to the eye as well as some depth. Next, I took the shade Drama with the BH Cosmetics tapered crease brush, and I focused that right into the crease area of my eye. And later you're going to see that it gives it more of a cut crease look once I go in with my concealer. So for the semi-cut crease here, I went ahead and carved out the inner half of my eye with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. And then I'm just going to go over that eyeshadow base with one of the metallic colors from the palette, NYX. And we're just going to focus that on the inner corner and inside regions of that semi-cut crease that I just cut out. Moving on, I took the shade Trendy from the palette, which is also a metallic shade. And honestly, you guys, I think this is my favorite shade in the palette. It's just such a beautiful, almost iridescent blue. And it has like hints of blues and greens, almost like a duochrome look to it. So it's definitely buildable and will definitely give your eye a lot of dimension. So I just applied that to the majority of my lid and blended that in with the NYX color that I already applied. And then to deepen my outer V, I took that BH Cosmetics tapered eyeshadow brush and went in with Punk. And I just focused that in on the outer corners of my eyes. Now I'm just going to do my eyelashes off camera with my Eyelure and Crazy Ray Ray lashes and give myself a winged line, and now I'm back. So we're just going to go back into the palette and use that Punk shade that I use in my outer V and apply that with the smudger brush on my lower lash line just to smoke it out. And then I finished my lashes with my L'Oreal Voluminous Collagen Mascara in Blackest Black. Now for my lips, I was going more for a pinkish nude color, so I went ahead and lined my lips with my NYX Lip Pencil in Mahogany. And then my choice for today is the MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy, which is honestly becoming one of my favorite nudes. And depending on the liner that I use for my lips, it has a different tint to it, sometimes more pink, sometimes more nude, but I'm definitely loving how I can work with it with my skin. Alright, and now to highlight. Oh my gosh, you guys, this palette is the truth. I was definitely trying not to buy it, but it is everything. So I went into my Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Nicole highlighter palette, and I took the shade Forever Lit from the palette, and I went ahead and just applied that to the high points of my face, my cheekbones, brow bones, and right in my nose. And then I also went into the inner corners just to finish off that metallic look. And that's all for the look. I hope you all enjoyed. It's giving me all sorts of grunge meets cotton candy vibes, and I am just in love with it. So if you like it, make sure you thumbs up, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.